Oh, fish! Yes, come on! Well, good morning and welcome back to another fishing adventure. As you can see, it's an absolutely stunning day here in Jersey. The sun has come out, there's no clouds in the sky, and it's an absolute scorcher. Now, this is the first time that I've decided to come out in my kayak for a long time, so I cannot expect much. I don't know where the fish are, but me and my mate are going to go out and hopefully get into some bassels. So, let's get ready, let's get paddling, and let's get out to the zones where we like to fish. Well, welcome back, and as you can see, we're in an absolutely beautiful area, somewhere where I usually start my fishing. As you can see in front of me, we've got sand, but there's just weed and rough ground everywhere. There's a few rocks dotted up, which are the reefs that surround this area, and it's kind of like a little cove. Now, there's a wind that's driving us slowly that way, so we're going to drift that way. My nose is going to turn around ever so slowly, but I'm going to start in this area right now and just flick some top waters. I'm just going to start with a little Frosty. You should face that way, I think. Always a bit of anticipation waiting for that first take. You can probably see below me the weed cover and the japweed. It's beautiful. Perfect places for the ambush. Well, it's slack tide at the moment. I've only been fishing 10 minutes, so I'm not really expecting too much now. And once that tide just starts to move, which is going to be in about 45 minutes, or probably a little bit more, maybe an hour, the sport will probably turn on. Well, fingers crossed, that's what I'm hoping for. You guys can look out for any kind of mammals like seals. We might see some dolphins in this area. I've seen loads of dolphins in around here before. So just keep an eye out. You never know if you're going to see them. We don't like seals. If you watch this channel, and if you're new to this channel, we don't like seals. Seals are beautiful and majestic, but they're annoying. We're just looking for the dark patches at the moment. Slack tide, just giving ourselves every opportunity to find some fish that are sitting in the weed. Just keep moving us, just so we're fishing in and around all of these reefs, covering as much ground as we can. Oh, I just had a hit then. 100%, maybe a wrasse. Big jellyfish below me. So what we're doing is we're just moving around because the tide's not really moving at the moment, and we're just hitting each of these individual rocks. I'm hitting one gully, Chris is hitting another, he's behind me. We're just trying to work, just see if we can find some fish at the moment. It's always good to get one fish under your belt, isn't it? And I'm always keeping my eyes peeled to see if I can see any bird action on the surface, any fish taking anything, any signs of life. What? Yeah? Bass? I think what I'm going to go for is a jerk bait. I've been watching quite a few channels at the moment, and a lot of them are using a kind of jerky kind of bait, so we'll go for a lure that in one of my recent videos I was using quite a lot, a silent assassin, and see if that will draw a fish out. This is just going to go under the water. I'm just going to give it a little jolt. I've not seen any sand eels being busted on the top or any shoals underneath me as of yet. Well, so far so poor. I've probably flicked many lures, YKR soft plastic, Topwater, and a jerk bait silent assassin in a couple of colours. I've not found any fish yet. Chris hooked up to a fish before which reefed him. I think it was a wrasse because it snapped his leader and it took him right to ground straight away. So he's had a retire, we've had a little break. It's now 10 minutes after low tide. So fingers crossed, when we get a little bit of movement and a bit of water running through here, the fishing's going to pick up. I'm pretty sure it will be. But till then, Just going to soak it up. You can see Jersey in the background there where we've come from, all the way across to our southwest coast. Seymour Tower, Chris just over there, and we're into some beautiful, beautiful ground, gutters we call them. Tributaries full of water, reef and rock everywhere, and usually we're just targeting the weedy, rocky kind of areas that are in this kind of area, but looking out for birds, which I've not seen many as of yet, which is usually a giveaway to where the fish are. But fingers crossed we can get into some fish when that tide turns and get some rod bending action, some screaming reels. That is what we want. Till then, just slog it out, the anticipation of the first fish. I'm gonna go for a different coloured Frosty. This is the new one by Mr. Fish. Let's see if it's a colour thing. Mate, weed beds below us, but no fish on them at all. Weird.
Do you watch any Glastonbury?
I watched a bit. It wasn't the best though, was it?
Coldplay was unreal.
Yeah, Coldplay, but it wasn't the best Glastonbury.
I don't even, like, really like him either. He just...
Oi! First hit. Oh! Oh, I'm awake. I'm awake. That was a nice fish as well. Finally a top water take. Did you see that? Fish came up all the way out the water. Missed it twice as well.
You see his little tail whip by?
Oh!
Are they there?
Yeah, they're just there in front of me. Finally 2 hits, and hopefully my camera is on. Yeah, it is. Oh, you're close to me, but yeah, it's all good. You're gonna get it, mate. You're gonna get a fish right there. Came up for me twice, 2 separate casts as well. Yup, fish on. Oh. At last, first fish of the day. It's only a small fish, I think.
Yeah, sorry, mate, well done. Are you in the
Frosty. Mate, come on. Small, wasn't even worth putting up to the camera, but there are fish around. Fish behind me again. Cast a little bit up tide, mate. That's where they were. They were up a bit. We might have to just peel back around again. Oh! That, it just like sucked it off the top, man, like. Second fish. Top water's just started to happen, just as the tide can start to turn. Now the best way to get these off is to have a pair of pliers. You don't want to be getting any hooks in your fingers. Which I nearly did. Perfect little tool to have. Yes, 2 fish literally in quick succession. I might have to peel back. Where are you?
you just go over the top. I'm just feeding you back.
No, I'm going to turn back. I'm going to go turn around. Try not to go in that area. Turn around and go back out way. That makes sense. There you go, 2 fish to the good. It took a little bit of time, but we just found a few fish in this area. Small fish, but can't complain. Cannot complain at all. So yeah, this is the little colour that I'm using. It's got like a kind of light browny strip on the top, silver reflective inside. It's a beautiful little lure designed by Mr. Fish, their own colour. Sorry about the sunlight here. Now we're just waiting to get into a little place where we like, but we're just gonna, well, I'm gonna fish here and Robbo's gonna go for a pee, so I'm just gonna have a little cast in this area. It's been a little bit slow so far, just those 2 fish in quick succession. Seemed to be a few fish in that area, but they kind of moved quickly off. Nothing big, to be honest, but it's been a hard slog so far. Tell you what, it's an absolutely stunning evening. Stunning evening. I'm sweating up. You're probably thinking, why have I got the jacket on? But I like to keep a little bit of warmth, even though it is hot. Keep me protected from the sun as well. It's been super hard fishing today. So we've come in quite close now to shore, and we're gonna give it a go around here, give it a good go for an hour. Oh, what's going on? Nothing's gone right tonight. Oh, fish! Yes, come on! Literally right next to the boat. Fish on. At last. Finally, do you see that right next to the yak? Just as the sun goes down. It's only a small fish, but can't go wrong. That was a great surface take right next to the yak. There we go, not bad. Nice fish, took it right next to the yak, which was pretty cool. Oh, took a while to get another one, didn't it? But we've got one, which is good. I really cannot complain because it's been a slog. But what a beautiful take right next to the yak. Absolutely stunning. Well, it's been really quiet and really hard fishing this evening. Super hard, to be honest. I've had 3 fish in the whole session. We've been out for about 3 hours. Couldn't really see any fish taking anything off the top, so we moved into the shallow ground. I had that really nice take next to the boat, which was quality, like proper hit me, must have come out the weed and then just smashed me. But yeah, we're just deciding to go back in now. It's probably close to the time that we can actually pull the yak straight onto the slip where we actually got off. But I just thought I'd come over to this little area because I could hear some bubbling kind of noise and I wasn't too sure what it is. Now the water is coming from that way and it's pushing up against this rock, but if you look down here, all around this rock it's bubbling everywhere. I don't have a clue what it is. And you can actually hear it. It sounds like a jacuzzi. It's pretty crazy, making bubbles, as you can see as well, but it's happening all the way around this area. Now I wonder if there's just holes in these rocks and then the air is just getting pushed out of it. I'm really just not sure, but yeah, I just thought I'd come and give you a little look at it. But look at that, picturesque, beautiful. Shame the fishing hasn't been beautiful, but just leave you with this stunning sunset, the pastorally, I don't even know if that's a word, the amazing colours and you know, the backdrop. We're gonna head in. Thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry that the fishing hasn't been the best. If you're new here and you're still here, make sure you subscribe. Week to week adventures, either on the kayak when the weather's nice, or on land, bass fishing, lure fishing, you name it, we do it, we throw it. And have one last cast. Oh, bang! Just before dark. So close to home, I was just about to actually say this is it, but I thought I'd have a last cast and nice. Small fish. Come on, mate. There we go. Bang. How mad's that?